who have been training here, and obviously congratulations to the dominant Romanian crew.
Yeah, with that, we move straight back to the next A final on the course. From the women's pair, we move to the men's pair. As you can see, the lineup here, we have Greece in lane 1, Great Britain lane 2, Australia lane 3, Turkey lane 4, Germany lane 5, and the Italians racing lane 6. Here are the Greeks, Andreas Burkas and Alexandros Chatchagoustidis. Next to them, Patrick Wild and Alp Karadogan from Great Britain. The Aussies, Jack Hansen, Knarhoy and Lachlan Brown. Here are the crew from Turkey, Muhammed Kilik and Can Yüce. Leander Reinelt and Enzio Fluter from Germany, lane 5. And here are the Italians, Novak Mitrovic and Pietro Blasi.
Great Britain, Australia, Turkey, Germany, Italy. Attention.
And there the buzzer goes. We have a green light. All crews safely out of the blocks. A fast start by the center lanes, Australia and Turkey. Probably the ones to watch here in this A final, being the quickest qualifiers. And the Australians yesterday in the semi-final will have gotten a huge boost of confidence, beating Great Britain to the line and overhauling them in the last 500 meters. Of course, a well-established combination of Hansen, Knarhoy and Lachlan Brown, having raced together for so long. And going with them, though, it is the crew from Great Britain who will take, won't have taken that in their stride. They will have to make, they want to make amends here in the A final. Only surprise here at the moment, the crew from Turkey. You can see here from the picture. Third from the right-hand side. They are trailing slightly, but that is a crew that sort of builds speed into the second half of this race. Not the quickest out of the blocks, but a crew with great pace in that middle 1,000 and last quarter. As we can see, Great Britain and Australia moving towards the front of the field, nearly length, well, almost, well, they are a length ahead of Turkey, but going with them, the German combination of Reinhold and Fluter is probably in bronze medal position at the moment. Approaching the first timing mark, 500 meters gone. The Aussies look so fluid and so relaxed here. Going with them is still that crew from Great Britain, and closest to us, not surprisingly, the Italians right up there in the mix, just a second down on the Australians.
Yeah, but we can see some exciting racing between first, second and third. Again, as you said, we might see Turkey build it up towards the second half. But yeah, it's very close between Australia, Great Britain and Germany. And I think that's the racing that's the most exciting. We can see Turkey steering towards the buoy line again, maybe because of wind.
Yeah, you can see the oar of Can Yüce in the stroke seat of that crew from Turkey, fully across the buoy, and they're, well, I think they're glad not to catch a crab in this situation, and I'm surprised to see them down by clear water at this stage of the race, because in all previous races they were up there. And looking at the speed of the Turkey pair, they aren't as quick as I would expect them to be. So the race out in front, Australia versus Great Britain. It's almost a traditional head-to-head between the Aussies and the Brits. Going with them still is the crew from Germany in third at the moment. And also keep a close eye on that crew from Greece with Burkas and Trakai. Goustidis, they are a fast finishing pair, so if they remain in the mix in the latter stages of this race, they will feature in the sprint.
Yeah, it's some exciting racing coming from Australia, Great Britain and Germany, but again, Greece is known to have a really good sprint finish, as well as Italy coming very close to Greece. It's hard to... Oh, yeah. Italy's crossed the line fourth. We can see also some exciting finish from them. As we can see, they're kind of climbing up on Germany. But some exciting racing between Australia and Great Britain shown above.
Yeah, and this is the bit where the Australians will try and put a little bit of a margin in the Brits. Yesterday in the semi-final, they rode through very convincingly, and the British weren't able to answer that question, and they had to, well, settle for second place. Hence the lane, hence the reason they're racing in lane number 2. And the Aussies, yeah, looking so strong at the moment. They have about, well, it's just over half a length on the two athletes from St. Paul's School from Great Britain, Patrick Wilde and Alp Caradogan, who raced together at school, and it is a fast pair. There was quite a little bit of a buzz going around the boat park about the speed of this GB pair, but at the moment they have to live with that Australian lead by half a length at the moment.
Yeah, and we can see, we can see that the Australian crew is rowing very powerful, like very powerful rowing, working through the water and resting on the recovery, but still being very swift, fast and relaxed. But GB's climbing on them.
Yeah, Great Britain are going for a little bit of a move, and to be fair, they have to. Coach Bobby Thatcher would have instructed them to make sure that they were in the mix, and indeed they do. They close down that Australian lead back to a couple of feet. It's just over 1/10 of a second. Germany, I think, in that bronze medal position, the only crew they have to worry about is that Greek combination we mentioned earlier. But look at that, Great Britain drawing level once more with the Aussies, and the Greeks almost drawing level with the Germans for the bronze. But the race is on for that gold and silver medal. Here we ride with the Germans. You look at the back of Leander Reinhold. He's in that box, and look at the Greek go on top of your picture. The Greeks are moving through, as are the pair from Great Britain. The Aussies now in a reversal of the semi-final yesterday and being asked all the questions by the Brits. And I'm not sure they have the answer at the moment, because the British crew is the quickest boat on the water by a huge margin. Fantastically judged race plan by the British, Patrick Wilde, Alp Caradogan, really moving through now and moving out to almost 3/4 of a length with 150 meters to go. They will deliver, the boys from Great Britain, and they'll be so pleased to reverse the result of yesterday's semi-final. And the Aussies not really able to do anything about it. Hansen, Knarhoy and Brown in the stroke seats, well, really struggling. Their silver medal position, but look at the way they're tired. Great Britain absolutely spent. The Aussies may actually come back at them. No, it's too little too late. The British have done enough. They take the win here across the line, fully exhausted. Australia take the silver medal, and the Greeks on the far side rode past the Germans for the bronze medal, and to sheer delight, the young Greek combination take it across the line. Germany fourth, fifth will be the Azzurri from Italy, and sixth is the crew from Turkey. High hopes for them, but they weren't able to deliver in the A final. But what a race by these young Greeks here, and boy, are they pleased. I had a pen here somewhere. Fantastic performance by the Greeks, Alexandros Chatsiai-Goustidis we're looking at right here with Andreas Burkas, and here are the victorious boys from Great Britain. They delivered when it mattered most.
Yeah, we can see that they just, you know, sometimes, like my coach has said in Poznan,